Hey monkeys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to make a tutorial on how to climb, run. I'm going to talk a bit about pinch climbing. And yes, I know there is already a million of these on YouTube, but we need another one. Cause why not? And yes, do you like my hat? Can't take it off because it will crash my game. Sad. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Okay, so first of all, if you want to practice in normal games, that's fine, but I'm going to go into a private lobby, and I will have the speed boost on, because of Rock Monkey. I will have the speed boost and jump boost of Rock Monkey, but if you do want to get into a private room without the effects of Rock Monkey to practice, then just before you go into a game, just turn your Wi-Fi off, and then you won't be in an actual lobby. So anyway, first one I'm going to do is wall climbing, because it's pretty important to know before you start wall running, because you can just climb up the wall and then run all the way, which is pretty nice to know. So, what you want to do is come out of Hollow Tree, and just come to this corner right here. And what you want to do for wall climbing is, if you realise, when you jump onto the wall, you kind of stick to it a bit, so you don't fall off instantly. So what you want to try and do is not, when you stick to it, not bounce back off it, because that's what most people do. You want to jump to the side, so you grab onto the wall. And another tip I can give you is, you could jump instantly and do it really fast, but most people, when they try that, they fail, and they bounce back off. So, if you touch the wall, you get like a little vibration in your controller, and you also hear the sound of touching the wall. Once you hear the sound and feel the vibration in your controller, that's when you should jump to the other wall. And you can take your time because the stick is pretty long. There, I can literally just stick to the wall for a couple seconds, and then basically you want to have your hands in like a triangle shape like that, because then when you hit the wall, you don't push yourself off. And that's what most people do, is they go like this, and they try and push like that. What you want to do is slide your hand along the wall like that. So let me show you, like that, and then you slide to the other wall. And you can do it at whichever pace you want. You can go really fast or slowly. You can take your time because of the stick. But yeah, just, if you want to get ready, position, put your hands in a triangle like that. You can also do it with 2 fingers. Make a triangle, go up to the wall, and pull yourself along it to get to the other side of the wall. So basically, this is what it will look like when you're practicing, and once you do it fast. This is practicing. You can do it really slowly. And, you can jump really far with this as well, but you could just do tiny taps as well. And now, if you're going in an actual game, it will probably look somewhat better, because you have to go up to the wall and, do all this. So if you're, going really slow in the practice, it doesn't matter, because in-game you're going to be kind of forced to go faster. So, yeah, that's the basics of wall climbing. Don't really know any more tips, except just keep in mind that you have the stick, and you can take any time you want. And, for wall running, basically what it is, you're just on the wall, and you're bouncing along it, and the best way to practice that, or it might not be the best way, but it's how I learned, by one of my friends telling me. You go down to mines, or crystal caves, whichever one you call it. I usually call it mines, but don't actually go into the mines, just stay in the cave area, and come down here to this wall. And basically, if you can see, if I put my hand straight down, my hand will at one point touch the wall, because all the walls are at a slight, like, stance or whatever. So basically what you want to do is just keep pushing your hand down, and you'll stay up on the wall and just hop along it. And you can also do these ones, but make sure not to do it fast, because if I show you, put my hand up, if I go straight down, oh, I didn't do it because I was sliding. If I go straight down, I will at one point hit the wall like that. So, just do it slowly. And then you can stay on the wall. Basically what you want to do in here is just slowly wall run along here. This bit is like there, and try and keep yourself as high as possible on the walls, because that's how you get better. On this one, try go really high. I failed there a bit. But yeah, try staying as high as you can. And then once you get over to here, on this bit, what you want to do is not slight taps, because it's pretty easy to do it on. Try do wall run jumping, which is basically just wall running, but jumping in between. So like, do a little jump. Don't just push yourself along, like bounce along it. Actually push yourself. You can skip this part as well, pretty much, but if you want to, you can practice a bit here, because there is still that thing where you will at one point touch the wall. So you can practice here as well, but I don't recommend it. It's pretty bad. Just skip this whole wall. And then once you get to here, you can't really do it on this wall. You can a bit. Do the what you can do on that wall, if I can just get back up, is what I talked about over there. Don't hop along it, just push yourself along. And then you come to this wall, which is pretty easy, self-explanatory, just hop along it. If you want, on this wall you can practice both the hops and the jumps. Try and keep yourself as high as possible on the wall. And then what you want to do is just go to the end, or all the way over here, and then repeat that, but the other way. So you get better with your left hand as well. I am better with my right hand, so this might be a bit hard. But yeah, just do the same thing, just the other way. So you get practice with both hands. Once you feel comfortable with that, I'm not going to show the entire thing, but yeah, you get the point. Once you're comfortable with that, and you can do it pretty well without falling, you're ready to go back to forest and start doing it on the big walls. I'll show you how I did it still. Just go up to the big tree, or go on top of the hollow tree, whichever you call it, and come to this point right here, and you can jump on this wall, and if you can see, it's kind of like the wall's on an angle, so you can really easily do what I said in the caves. If you just put your hand down, you'll hit it at one point. Just jump onto it and start doing it. If you mess up, you can jump back. Yeah, just start wall. Do the same as in caves. Go onto this wall as well. You can do some hops, which I told you. There you go. There's my demonstration. And then you can, if you fail, you can jump on that branch. And my best escape route I'll just show you the escape route with wall running that I usually do. Or I fall off hollow tree. You just go up to hollow tree, whichever way you want, it doesn't matter. And you jump to this branch right here. Most of you should already know this, but we'll run along here and then push yourself up there. I missed this time, but like, yeah. And the other one is up here. What you can do, if you've learned how to wall climb, oh, fell. You can do it from up there, jump onto the wall climb if you need some help, or even just go to the very bottom, start wall climbing up here. And once you've wall climbed to the top, what most people do, is you can basically stay up here for a bit. If you see someone chasing you, start wall running along, jump to the platform, and then you can climb up this tree. And yeah, that's my route with wall running, which I mainly do. But once you get better at it, you can literally just run around the whole map. I'm going to touch on pinch climbing just a bit. Okay, so pinch climbing is basically what you do to climb trees, which is you hug the tree. I'll just do it on here, it's basically it. Hug it, and then you can pull yourself up, and then you go up. And you can basically do that on the walls, and also hollow tree. I'm going to do a demonstration on hollow tree, because that's what I usually do. And what you want to do for pinch climbing is either use like this. I usually go like this with 2 fingers, and hug the tree. Don't go too close, like this, otherwise it's already hard to do it. But don't go too wide either, because then you can't swing. So just go as in, probably like there. And there's my hands. And then literally start making circles with your hands. I'm doing this in real life. Just making circles with my arms. You can do it slowly at first, because again, you get the stick, like wall climbing, wall running, and you can go all the way up hollow tree with that. My 2 ways, if I can't make it all the way up, like that, I usually just stop on this branch. Yeah, once you get up here, you can just jump up there. The other one I do is, to get to hollow tree branch really quickly, is go to the other side of the tree, right in front of this ramp. You can go up to this ledge and pinch climb it. It's really easy with Rock Monkey, but I'll show you slowly just because, so you get the idea. You can pinch climb this, doesn't take much, just 3, and then hit off the wall there, like the tree, and get onto this branch. And then here again, I can really easily do that, and that's because I have speed boost. What you'll need to do is, you can push yourself mainly up to around there. From there, you can pinch climb, hit the tree, and then that's basically wall climbing onto the tree branch. That's how my 2 ways that I use pinch climbing. Of course, I use it a lot to climb trees and walls and stuff, but yeah, so those were my main tips on how to wall run, wall climb, and pinch climb a bit. If this helped you, please like the video or even subscribe. And monkey music, that's perfect timing. And yeah, if you watch this video and you still can't do it, just leave a comment, say I still can't do it, and I'll make another video explaining it a bit better, and I'll make the video longer, more advanced and stuff, because all I said really in this video was like the main tips of wall climbing, you know, drag along. If you still can't get it, either ask a friend who can do it, or as I said, leave a comment and I'll make a more detailed video of whichever one you want. So yeah, thank you for watching the video, and I hope this helps you to do wall climbing, wall running, or pinch climbing, whichever one you watched it for. So, yep, thanks for watching, and goodbye.